Hello, my name is Steve Young. I'm a child and family therapist. I'm here to speak to you today about co-parenting communication and the role, more specifically, of how a weekly phone call can enhance parents working together. Even though parents may no longer wish to have personal communication, the task of parenting requires lots of information sharing and decision making. Being a parent is a very complex role, involving lots of guidance, value sharing, emotional support, as well as many other roles. Unless parents are working in sync, this parenting role is much less effective. Post-divorce communication is very different from pre-divorce communication. If we fall into the same old patterns of relationship, communication becomes ineffective or even conflictual and gets in the way of serving your children. As a result, structure is a very important part of this communication in order to keep it child-focused and goal-oriented. Child-focused and goal-oriented. If both parents follow the same plan, the same paradigm, parenting should be effective and coordinated. So, preparation is very important for this phone call. It needs to be scheduled so that both parents are ready. Each parent needs to be prepared in terms of issues that will come up, whether it's coordinating around a Little League schedule, whether it's planning for summer camps. So you have that physical planning ahead. Additionally, internally, we need to be prepared. We need to have a good attitude, and this may involve calling on our support network. It may involve reviewing our own internal boundaries, our own ways of protecting. Whatever it takes, you need to be prepared with a positive attitude. So the content of this call. At Kids First, we recommend you start with what we call good stuff. This is a very short vignette about things that are current in your kids' lives today. For example, we were changing the water in the goldfish tank and it had a big spill. Don't worry, we rescued the goldfish, but Sally was a little freaked out. Or just giving you a heads up, we're about to pick out a new puppy. So if the stories come back, you can let the child know that you already know that. This does two things. It helps the parents remember why they're talking. You're talking because you love these awesome kids. Additionally, it helps, as you relay this information you heard in the phone call to your children, it helps give them an integrated life. Mom knows about the goldfish water spill. Dad knows that we're getting a new puppy. This is very reassuring to the children and helping them have a sense of an integrated life rather than a separate life on each side. Additional content of this call, you're just going through the checklist, which is on our website. The checklist involves school, what's happening in school, social life, particularly in teenage years. You want to know who they're hanging out with, who their friends are, medical issues, any concerns, upcoming appointments, and finally, any small aberrations in the schedule. The goal of this call is not to bring up big issues, but to review the ordinary issues in a child's life. At the end of the call, you confirm your date and time for your next call and say thank you. The politeness of a thank you keeps communication open. Please, even if this sounds hard, give it a try. Your children will be glad you did. Thank you for listening.